Hey, everybody! How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world and wherever you're watching this. My name's Paul Turner from the UK, and I'm part of GET, Global Expansion Team, and we represent a company called iMarkets Live, which is a fantastic opportunity, and I can't believe somehow I've ended up in a position where we're privileged to have the CEO and founder, Mr. Christopher Terry. Hello. We've also got the President of International Expansion, Mr. Michael Alexander, and we've also got Corporate Field Leader, Dwayne Noble, on with us. So this is going to be an awesome hangout. So let me just say, before sort of hand it over to Eric Green, my business partner, is going to tell you some important stuff you need to know, and then we're going to hand it over to those guys, because they're the stars of the show after all. Let me just say, I wasn't looking for another opportunity, okay? But when I saw the power of the compensation plan, I saw the quality of the product, I heard Christopher Terry speak on a presentation, and he shared his vision for the product, for the company, and where they're going. I knew I had to take it seriously. When you add on to the fact that the business is already proven, it's already established, and it's rolling out into 120 countries, it's like, wow, this is like this is like a dream come true. So got involved. It's going fantastically well already. It's brilliant, and I was excited. Now I'm sure when we do these things, people normally sign up while it's happening. If you're watching this, below this video, there's a button there that should take you to the person that introduced you. If you get excited enough and you decide, yeah, you're ready and you want to go, then you can click that button. It should take you to the person that invited you. It opens in a new window, so you don't have to worry about losing the words of wisdom, the golden nuggets, getting the vision, etc. If you want to get started, you can, just letting you know, because normally people sign up when we do these things. So that's enough from me. I'm going to hand it over to my business partner and good friend Eric Green, who wants to tell you a little bit about what we're doing in the GET team, Global Expansion Team, and then we'll hand it over to the stars of the show. Over to you, Eric.
Fantastic. Can you hear me okay, Paul?
Fantastic.
Loud there. Okay, hey guys, my name is Eric Green. Great to be here. I'm one of the co-founders of the Global Expansion Team, and you know what I want to do tonight, the first thing that I want to do is I want to thank all the folks out in the UK. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You guys are phenomenal. Thanks for being here so late, so dedicated. And I want to, again, like Paul, I want to be very transparent. You know, I wasn't looking for a team build myself. And it's really interesting how things happen. The way that I kind of first heard about iMarkets Live was about a month and a half ago. And it's interesting because I had a friend of mine who I do marketing work for. I sort of left corporate America 6 years ago, and I've sort of quietly worked from my home ever since, and do a lot of stuff online and absolutely love it. I have 2 kids, and I spend mounds of time with them, and I just love my time freedom and what I do. But I wasn't looking. And a month and a half ago, a buddy of mine came to me and said, look, hey, said, Eric, have you ever heard of the iMarkets Live deal? And I said, and I truly said this, I said, is that the trading thing? And he said, yeah. I said, listen, I'm actually interested in the product. I'm actually interested in the Mirror Trader, not really building the program, but I'm interested in the product. Do you know anybody in the program? I get a lot of people come to me about various programs, and I say, you know, it's funny, I actually have a buddy of mine who is in that program, and he has the Mirror Trader, and I think he's had some positive success with it. Why don't I connect you with him? And so I got these 2 guys connected, and my buddy ended up coming on, and he's not building, he just came on for the product itself, and he's had a positive result over the last 30 days with this product. And I thought, well, how refreshing, because, you know, a lot of companies out here, you know, they can't really stand on just the product alone. And so right away I knew this was pretty cool. And then 2 weeks ago, I got a call from my buddy Mike Bill, who is just a guy I have an enormous amount of respect for. He's built large teams in the U.S. and also internationally, and he said, Eric, what do you think about this iMarkets Live? And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm getting hit all over the place. Now, I said, you know, I know that the product must be good because I got a couple buddies that are really enjoying that product, but I don't know a lot about the company. And he said, listen, I'm really thinking about doing a global build. You want to come do this with me? And I said, well, let me take a look. And there's really 4 things that I focus on. Number 1 is the product. So that was already a check for me because I already had guys that I knew that were having a positive result with the product. So I said, okay, here's a company that can stand on the product by itself. Number 2, leadership. Well, we just happen to have the president of iMarkets Live International and the CEO on tonight. So you guys are going to see why we're so excited about the people involved in management and leadership. Number 3, is this the type of deal that can attract movers and shakers and influencers and builders? Because that's always important when you're doing a big team build. If you want to grow big and grow fast, it has to attract those folks. But number 4, which is the most important, can a new person come into a program like this and win? And I felt like, based on what I've seen and what we have at this point, that new person can. And our goal as a team, the Global Expansion Team, we are leaders from around the world, and we will continue to grow, that are givers, that are all about creating systems, tools, and training to help people succeed in this industry. That's all we focus on. So so I want to say, before I pass this over, it's very important, if you guys are watching, thanks for watching. We know we have a bunch of people from the Global Expansion Team on, and also people who are just learning about this opportunity maybe for the first time in our team. Stick around to the very end, guys, because we're going to show you at the very end. You're going to hear some testimonials, but we're actually going to show you some of the things we're working on with our new team system we're getting ready to launch, probably, hopefully, next week. And it's amazing, guys. It's going to help you guys grow this business, and that's what we're excited about. So with that said, I'm pumped. I'm ready to sit back. I'm going to pass it over to the president of iMarkets Live International, Mr. Michael Alexander. And thanks, guys, for being here and being a part of our team launch. Really appreciate it. So over to you, Michael.
Eric, thank you so much for inviting us on the call today. In just a moment, I'm going to have the pleasure and privilege of introducing the visionary himself, the founder and CEO of iMarkets Live. And his story is one that will literally amaze you, and the respect that he's earned in the Forex industry, which I'm going to give you some details and information on. But just by way of introducing myself, I've been involved in the direct sales industry for quite a number of years. I've been the #1 income earner with 5 companies, and I've been the master distributor with 2. But I was introduced to iMarkets Live and Christopher Terry by a gentleman named Dwayne Noble, who is also on the call with us tonight, and we'll introduce here shortly. But when I met Chris, I was so impressed with what he has put together here and his history before launching this company, and his desire to really help the average person win, to really get ahead, to change their life. And of course, when we get into the products here, which Mr. Terry is going to be talking about, you'll understand we have products here that really are game-changing, because they're products that can help people make a little bit of money or a lot of money, depending upon how hard they want their money to work for them. Because really, that's what we're going to be showing you here tonight, is a product that can put a hard hat on your money, get your money to go out there and work very, very hard for you. And as Eric was saying, you know, it's unusual to find a company that can literally stand on just its products. Of course, we're going to talk to you about the 3 important P's tonight. Product is one of them, but people is also very important, and we have an incredible team here assembled. You're going to meet many of them on this Google Hangout with the GET team. I love that name, GET. You know, get going. You know, it's like the Nike slogan, you know, just do it. But it stands for Global Expansion Team, and of course these are world leaders and really the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and they're going to share some of their systems and the support that they're putting in place to really help each and every one of you that are taking a look at this for the first time. I wish we had time to actually introduce each and every member of this team, but over the course of the next few days and weeks, you'll have a chance to meet most of them. But right now, I want to go ahead and turn things over to our founder and CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry, our visionary. And he is someone that when you start to research his background, you're going to find that he is a highly sought-after individual in the Forex industry. He speaks at all the major events. He's been showcased on national and international programs, magazines, and television shows. He's written many, many books, and obviously has the respect for this industry within his entire peer group. And you'll understand why when you hear from him and you witness firsthand the power of the technology and the software that he's created and the results that you can get by applying this for yourselves. But with that being said, I now wish to turn it over to Mr. Christopher Terry so that he can share with you and impart his vision and give you some detailed information with regards to iMarkets Live and our products.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your team. We got all these beautiful faces. Thank you, Dwayne. Just thank you, everybody, for attending here right now. I've been looking forward to this call, and I've been working very closely with Michael and Dwayne and the team. Recently, we've just been watching them grow. I like the name you came up with, the Global Expansion Team. Love it. iMarkets Live is, although it's been around for about 3.5 years, it started back in December 2012. We did our official launch in July 4th, 2013. Now, before I go further, if my golden retriever barks because there's some work going on outside, I have to apologize in advance. Right now she's sleeping. Shh, let's be quiet. But if she does bark, I'll apologize in advance, and we'll get her quiet. But our business, although it started 3.5 years ago, it really started 22 years ago, 23 years ago this year. Back in 1994, I started looking at the markets. 1993, 1994, I started looking at the markets because I wanted to do something else, to do something with my money, because I had owned a very, very large construction company in New York City. I wanted to do other things. I wanted to peek into that industry. The CFO of the company had actually brought trading to me. She introduced me to a very large trader at a bank, and he just lit a fire below me. So from that point, I just went out and started learning, started getting interest in the Forex market, in the futures market, in the stock market, in the bond market, commodities. The trading industry is so large, it's absolutely amazing. Like, we talk about being in Forex, man, my gosh, it is so large that Forex really is just a piece of the pie. We do with our live educational room, we do Forex and futures, and we look at all sorts of products to educate people to be successful. So what we have today is not something that just started. It's been an ongoing process for many, many years. Since the late 90s, myself and my mentor at the time, my former business partner, we were my mentor, and then we became business partners. We built a global business of educating people how to trade, how to be successful, how to be independently successful through trading the financial markets. We were very, very large independent traders in the stock market. We traded over 1 billion with the B, billion shares a year. In the stock market, we've traded massive amounts of funds up into the tens and tens of millions of dollars. But both of us came together under one thought. It was, you know what, we have ours. We did our thing. We're well off. Let's help the other guy. Let's educate somebody. And what we did was we created this educational service that we would sit there throughout the day. We ran it for 8 hours, and we would talk all day long. We would talk and show what we're doing. Sort of us just having a conversation, sharing what we're doing, and everybody was peeking in. And we said, look, I'm going to buy the market here. I'm going to sell the market here. And people would emulate what we're doing, and we would teach it. So it was more like an ongoing conversation each and every day for 7 or 8 hours, to the point her husband divorced her. She was with her boyfriend all day long. So yeah, I mean, that was the passion that we had, was to educate others and to show them what we did. Fast forward back in 2012, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to change the game. She went her way, I went my way, and I came up with iMarkets Live. A little process, but I came up with iMarkets Live, and what we're bringing is an 18-year-old product. The first product is an 18-year-old product, something that you can come and watch for free, actually, on what they call the London session. That means at 2 a.m. Eastern to 4 a.m. Eastern. We do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I share live on a video. You don't look at me. You don't have to look at me. Well, sometimes you do. But you're looking at my screen. We're analyzing the market. We're giving profits. We're giving trades. We're teaching people how to buy, sell, why to do it, and we're giving knowledge. We're empowering people 3 days a week, 6 hours a week of free education, how to be successful trading. Then we have the New York session, which runs Monday through Friday. It's 4 hours a day. Sometimes we cut it off earlier, depending on our early success. And what we're able to do is show live trading the Forex, trading the futures. The free session is more to allow you to share with others who say, can you show me? Can you give me a trial? Can you show me what they do? If we have something that provides value free, where somebody can come in and join and say, you know what, I like this, I want to learn more. That New York session, which starts at 8 a.m. Eastern, goes to 12 p.m. Eastern. We do some more education. We do some more live trades. We actually trade the futures market. Now, everything is risky. There's risk to trading, and the results aren't typical. But in our live room, I think we're up at 54 days, 55 days, 7 losses, around 17 or 18,000. Dwayne, I'm sure if you know, it looks like Dwayne, I'm not even sure if he's logged in, but about 17 or 18,000 in the past 54 trading days. So we've been fortunate to help others succeed and show them how to trade, how to be successful. Now, what the products are, the Forex, the futures, it's irrelevant. They're trading vehicles where you can take a little bit of money and leverage a lot. Similar to if you were to purchase a house, you put $20,000 down on a $200,000 home, and if that home moved 10% throughout the year, you've made 100% on your cash, but 10% on the value of your home. So we work with a highly leveraged product. People love it. It's exciting. It's one of the most exciting rooms on the internet where people come to learn. Our company is the largest live educational service. There's no other company that brings together thousands of people every single day to learn. There is no other company. I know who my competition is. Maybe they got 100. Maybe they got 200. We have thousands that join in, and if thousands get together every day, there's something special about that. Now, this service, this one service, is for those who want to physically learn. You may want to learn. Fine. What about you that you don't want to sit and learn all day? You want to have control on your own. You want to do it on your own. You don't want to rely on me yapping in your ear for 4 hours. You want to do it around your business, around your job. You want to do it when you feel comfortable. Sunday night, Monday afternoon, up to you. We have what's called a harmonic scanner. It's a scanner that identifies key, what they call Fibonacci ratios and key patterns in the trading arena. Now, this actually works on all markets, but we have it specified right now for the Forex market. It picks out 30 different pairs on multiple time frames, meaning that it actually emulates doing over 100 opportunities, pairs, symbols, where it will draw out the pattern and give you the exact entry. It does all the work for you. You don't have to do anything. It does all the work, it does all the research, and it defines it to a pinnacle of a dot. It draws the pattern out. When everything lines up, when all the ratios line up, and we base everything on math, on Fibonacci ratios, on key ratios. When it defines this point of a dot, we teach you how to enter. We teach you which is the best opportunity, because there is little filters you want to include. It tells you where to risk, where's your targets, where's your profitability, what size is your account, what trade size to use, and we teach you all that back-end stuff. Our harmonic scanner has gone viral. Over 70% of the people in my company use it. People coming in after a week or so, they're using it. It's exciting. It's very I like using the word sexy because that's just what it is. It's appealing to the eye, and people want to use it. They get the power of control and control in their life, where they can come, sit down at the market, and make money and feel good about it. Now, again, results aren't typical. There is risk in trading. Just know that up front. There is no pie in the sky. There is a little work, but we put you in a high win ratio situation each and every time. Just before I go further, I want to let you know something. Number one, my company does not accept investments. You could not give us any money to invest. Number two, when you trade with your broker, that's between you and the broker. I have no financial interest. We do not get paid by the broker. That's between you and the broker. The other thing is what they call a performance fee. When you earn $1,000, let's just say, that's your $1,000. You don't give any to me. So we don't take any money. We don't get a performance fee. We don't get any trading commissions. You could turn it off at any one time, and I don't tell you what to do with your money. I don't call you up and say, Michael, put 5,000 here and 3,000 here. All we're doing is providing a service that you can utilize to create a profit and opportunity in the market. The next product is those of you that say, you know what, I have money, or I just want to put money to work. Right now the bank's paying you 1%, or maybe some other fund is paying you 2% or 3%. We have the ability, we have a list of traders, and some of them are aggressive, some of them are conservative, so you have a higher risk, lower risk situation there, where you put the money in your account and you connect it to our system, and somebody put yourself on pause, Philip. So you put yourself in a situation where we provide a service, and Philip, put yourself on mute, please. Here, hold on a second. Let me just mute you. Can you mute the gentleman? Let me just see here. Mute. There you go. You're muted. Basically, we provide a service where you log in, you set up your account, very simple, and as they trade, you copy what the experts are doing. So you have people with 10 and 20 and 30 years experience providing trades, and you're copying what they're doing. It's a hands-free experience. Now, this is not something where you put your money in and it's going to pay you a bill every month. It's not something that you put your money in and it's going to pay your, what they call an auto ship every month. It's designed for you to invest your money into yourself, and then over a period of time, it compounds. It grows over a period of time. This is for somebody who wants to create wealth, or wealth creation. Let's give you an example. You put $500 into something. Next month you put 100. Month after you put 100, and so on and so on. You're building wealth. It may be growing at 3% or 5% or negative 1% or negative 3% or positive 7%. But over a period of time, it's going to continue to grow, and you have the ability to create wealth and long-term success. All right? You put your money to work. So you have products that, number one, you can sit and get mentored by an 8-figure earner. You can become a high earner if you apply the education, if you apply the right risk management. Number two, we have a scanner that's literally have gone viral in the industry. Number three, we have the wealth creation tool, the hands-free trade service. So we have something for everybody, no matter who you are, who your background is, what your desires are. We have something for everybody. We built a compensation plan, and our compensation plan is extremely powerful. It's something that rewards you for getting customers, acquiring customers, acquiring people using our product, and those people also who want to become what they call an independent IBO, and also allow them to share the product, share it with customers, and share it with other IBOs. We have something special that literally has gone viral all over the internet. Everybody's excited about it from over 117 countries, and people are just trying, what is iMarkets Live doing? What it is we have products that dominate the industry. There is nothing else out there that pays you to use the products. Think about it. Go buy all the juice you want. It's going to sit on your shelf, and it's going to just sit there. Our products, the same money. Yes, there's risk involved, but properly trading, as we educate, you have the opportunity to grow your money over time, where in the other scenario, you got to go sell a bottle. And I'm not knocking any companies. I use network marketing products. I use multiple network marketing products. As a matter of fact, I encourage people to use as many network marketing products out there, because we need to support our industry and help one another, not knock one another. But I hope this, maybe I shined a little light on you, but my vision is to take this to at least 1 million people. There is no reason why we can't change people's lives from any background. We don't have people jumping out of this, jumping into becoming a lawyer or a doctor or a day laborer. We have people jumping in out of day laboring or lawyers, or people doing things unethically. They're jumping into our business. People that own their own companies jumping into what we're doing, because we are the premier company that's providing the best opportunity to create financial wealth without taking any investments, but providing education, providing services that people want, need, desire, and can afford and use over and over again. And I'm going to turn it back over to Michael, and maybe he'll share a little bit or share it with somebody else. I appreciate you having me on the call here tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris, so much for joining us today and sharing your vision and some information about what you've created here, which I know you've used the phrase, and other people in the Forex industry use the phrase, you know, your products are really the gold standard. Like you said, there's just nothing else like it in the marketplace. And for those of you that are joining us the first time, you may be wondering what these products cost, because obviously we have something no one else has, and it works so well. And people do spend thousands of dollars for software that you can't even compare with what we've got. But we don't charge thousands of dollars. Our cost for our entire bundle of products, everything Chris talked about, the harmonic scanner, the live trade room where you can mirror our master traders' trades, and also our live trade signal, which is our automated trade copier. You get it all for only $195. Now, of course, many people see themselves getting involved in this business beyond just being a customer, but this is a company that has such an incredible customer proposition that many people who are caught up with their careers maybe just use what we can offer them as a customer, and that's great. We need all the customers, and we want all the customers that we can get. But we're also looking for business builders like the business builders and leaders with GET, which is the global expansion team. And I want to thank Brent Robinson, who's been a friend of mine for many years. We've had the opportunity to work together in the past on multiple projects, and he has introduced many of you that are going to be speaking on the call tonight. In fact, perhaps most of you. But he is well respected around the world and has done such an incredible job of really jump-starting things and building an incredible team in such a short period of time. I mean, obviously it's just the tip of the iceberg, but we have something here that truly is incredible. I will speak a little bit about the compensation plan. We don't have any slides for this because we're going to do an abbreviated, condensed Reader's Digest version. But as I mentioned, you can get started as a customer for only $195. You can become an IBO, an independent business owner with iMarkets Live for just an additional $5. So the total investment is $200. And later in our broadcast, you're going to be witnessing some of the many systems and tools that have been put together, which would literally cost you thousands of dollars that are going to be given to you when you join this team to help you build this business that only requires an initial investment of $200. Now, of course, that gets you the Ferrari. And you even get a full tank of gas with the Ferrari, so to speak, because it also covers your first month subscription. Starting in the second month, we start paying a monthly subscription. I liken it to putting more gas in the Ferrari, but it's so easy to obviously cover that $150 a month subscription. One way, naturally, is from using the products and making money in the trades, putting your money to work. You work hard for your money. Let's make our money work hard for us. We deserve to have our money work hard for us and change our lives. But that $150 can also be covered by introducing and referring 3 other IBOs. And when you do that, that gives you the opportunity to obviously receive compensation of $150 a month, which is enough to cover the $150 a month subscription. However, there's 9 ways we get paid in the comp plan. Again, we won't have time to go through all of them, but I do want to talk about several of them that are really game changers, because I've never seen in almost 30 years in this industry a comp plan as powerful and as lucrative as this compensation plan is. Now, as we start building our business and the numbers increase in terms of the number of members or subscribers in our business, and we go from 3 to 12, our guaranteed weekly income goes up as well. And now instead of earning $150 a month, we're earning $150 a week, which is over $600 a month. As our team grows from 12 to 50, that guaranteed income goes up to $250. As your team grows to 125, that guaranteed income doubles. Now you're at a place where you're earning significant income. And as your team continues to build to 250, it doubles again to $1,000 a week. As your team grows to 500, your guaranteed income doubles to $2,000 a week, and at that point you've reached a rank in the company that we call chairman, and you start to participate in the profit sharing pool. I like to think of it as the best retirement plan, because some people may not have money to invest, but they can start earning money from the comp plan, and one of the ways that they can also see their money working for them is building to the chairman rank, building a team of subscribers of 500 and seeing the company deposit $12,000 into a brokerage account they've set up for our benefit that they're going to manage and they're going to trade and give us 70% of the profits. And as we continue to rank advance, as our teams grow, they continue to deposit more and more money. If you take it to the top and you reach the top of the comp plan, with 5,000 subscribers, your weekly income is now $25,000 a week, and the company has deposited an accumulated total of $531,000. Imagine what a life-changing difference having $531,000 trading for you by these master traders, not to mention the incredible income that you're receiving. Now, so far I've only talked about 2 ways that we're getting paid, and there's 9 ways. There's also a forced matrix 3x8, which works out to be almost 10,000 people with the full matrix, that we're earning $3.80, almost $4 on every single person. So imagine as your team is growing, you're also getting that monthly residual income off the matrix and 100% check match on all the people that you've personally referred to iMarkets Live, their matrix income. We also have a 9-level unilevel and infinity bonus override that we can earn, but we'll go into more details on the compensation plan here in a future broadcast. But we spent some time so far talking about 2 of the P's. We've talked about the products, and we've talked about the pay plan, and of course we've talked about the people on the corporate side, although I hope I've done my job of edifying because of how much respect I have for some of the leaders on the call, but we haven't had the opportunity yet to introduce you to some of those leaders, and it's very important, I think, that as we wrap things up here today, that you hear from some of the leaders that are on the call. Now, at the start of this broadcast, I mentioned someone that I have a lot of respect for that I've worked with in the past, and he's actually on the corporate side as the corporate field leader, and that's Mr. Dwayne Noble. And I'd like to have him unmute himself because he's been working with Chris and iMarkets Live here for quite a while, and I'd like for him to share some of his perspective. And then, Dwayne, when you're finished, just go ahead and turn it back over to Eric, I believe, and he's going to introduce some of the other members, the leaders of the Global Expansion Team. So, Dwayne, it's all yours.
All right. Hope I'm coming through loud and clear here. I want to welcome you guys all here. You know, one question that I think everybody has, and, you know, it's really the underlying question of life itself, you know, why we do things do, and that's, you know, what is your why? You know, why is iMarkets Live doing this? You know, why would you want to do this? You know, and when you really peel back all those layers, I can't say enough about Chris. You know, most people start a business, you know, really any business for that matter, not just a network marketing business. Most people start a business to get rich. You know, they start a business so that they can provide a better life for their family. It's really important for you guys to realize, you know, Chris is a very integral man. You know, the reason Chris started iMarkets Live was not to get rich. You know, really important for you guys to know Chris is already rich. You know, Chris is probably not going to say that himself because he doesn't want to seem like he's bragging. But, you know, Chris is already rich. Chris doesn't need iMarkets Live. The reason he started iMarkets Live was for you. You know, Chris is at a point in his life, he's about 50 years old, and he's made all the money that he could possibly ever spend. And he kind of looked at his life and he says, you know what, the only thing I have to leave is the legacy I can leave behind. You know, how many people can I possibly affect in a positive way? That's why iMarkets Live was started. It wasn't started to make a profit. You know, Chris is doing very well with iMarkets Live, don't get me wrong. But iMarkets Live was started for you. It was started for me. It was started really for all of us so that we could empower our lives. And, you know, I can't tell you guys how great of a spot that you guys are in. Now, you know, what is your why? You know, you're probably looking around. Many of you guys have families, I'm sure. If you've noticed, you know, I've put my camera on pause a few times, and the picture that comes up is of my little baby boy. He's a year and a half old. I also have a little daughter that was just born in February, just a few weeks old. So I think really all of our why is because we want to provide for our family. We all aspire to do better for our family. We want our families to live comfortably. We want to be able to take them on vacation into places when we want to take them there. You know, if your little child looks up at you and says, "Hey, Daddy, can you take me to Disneyland?" Sure, let's go. You know, we all want to be able to provide that life for our family. And if you're looking around asking yourself, what is your why? Just look around you. Look at the people you love. And you realize that iMarkets Live is the right place for you. Now, that being said, I do want to hit one thing on one of my absolute favorite products. And it's our Futures Room. It opens every morning at about 8:15 to 8:30. Chris will open up the Futures Room. 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Guys, if you want to have a lot of fun and see a thrilling, exciting environment, get your butts in that room at 8:15 Eastern Time for the futures trading. It is phenomenal. We have people in there making a full-time income. Full-time income. You know, literally trading 5 to 15 minutes a day. You know, some days we'll trade for you know, 20, 30 minutes, but usually 5 to 15 minutes. And guys, you know, we're done for the day. When I say full-time income, you know, I think the average person in America, we can all honestly say, makes about $500 on a low end to $2,000 a week. You know, whether you're a factory worker or whether you're a family physician or an attorney with a small law firm, guys, most of us fit into, you know, that scale. And it is just a tremendous, tremendous, tremendous environment. You know, we have people in there making a full-time income, you know, just trading with us 5 to 15 minutes a day. And so I ask people, you know, my question to everybody I talk to is, hey, if you could make a full-time income and you have the potential to earn just as much money as you go all day long to your job and bust your butt, if you could do that in 5 to 15 minutes, could you find 5 to 15 minutes? You know what most people say? They say, tell me more. Guys, the live trade room is absolutely thrilling. It's exciting. You know, it's something that is attainable to an average person. Guys, just to give you, you know, an idea of what we're doing in that room. Yesterday, we did about $200 in that room in a matter of 3 minutes. 3 minutes, $200. Monday, we did almost $600 in a matter of about 19 minutes. Friday, we did over $700. Guys, you know, Chris, I can't say enough about him. You know, he's really, what he's doing is he's sharing secrets that were really only available to the wealthy elite. And he's doing that because he wants to empower you. He wants to empower average people across America succeed. He wants to affect as many lives as he possibly can in a positive way. And I can't say enough about the opportunity. I can't say enough about where you guys are. You know, you guys are at the right time at the right place. If you want to take control of your life, you know, take the bull by the horns and let's get going with this. Just a tremendous opportunity, tremendous people, tremendous company, tremendous products, tremendous pay plan. And guys, I want to welcome you guys here. I want to welcome you to our company. I want to welcome you to our family. I want to welcome you home, and I want to welcome you to iMarkets Live. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to Eric.
Hey, Dwayne, man, that was awesome, man. Gosh, I wanted to hear more. You know, what's interesting about this program is there's so many ways to win, and that's what's unbelievable. You know, and what's really blown me away, and it's blown my buddy and one of my partners, obviously Mike Bill away, is you know, we haven't even started a build yet with the global expansion team. Literally, it's been 2.5 weeks, and I think we're approaching almost 100 people within our group, and we haven't started a build. All we've done to this point, guys, is we've set up a private Facebook group, and we just shared it with a few people. So we're already seeing duplication, and we haven't even brought the things that excite us, that we feel like that we're really here for, and that is the way in which we go out and we market and we blitz and we help our team really grow and grow fast. We have a philosophy in the global expansion team. You know, everyone has, you know, in the industry they say I have a 3 to 5 year plan. We have a 90-day plan. It's a 90-day blitz, right? I believe massive action you can do in 90 days what most people try to do in 3 to 5 years, and we actually have an opportunity now that is blowing my mind. But the key with this group is there's already amazing leaders in, but the key of this group is just the givers in this group. So I want to just take a minute and introduce a few people. You know, when Mike came to me and we just kind of got the room together and we just started getting this going, you know, I called him, I connected with my buddy Paul in the UK, and I said, Paul, man, take a look at this, and are you guys up for a build? And immediately Paul brought in Sarah and Samantha. Both I call social media queens. They're phenomenal, and these guys said, look, we're ready, we're in the trenches, whatever you need. Sarah does videos for us. Sarah does all sorts of graphics. She's a fantastic recruiter, but she's all about team. Samantha is a phenomenal recruiter with the inside of social media. She can literally teach people how to go out and recruit, and she came from literally being a midwife to showing up on leaderboards and with some of the best, you know, online marketers simply by talking to people on Facebook. Can you imagine? So she literally can teach you guys how to communicate with people on social media in a really fun way to build relationships, to kind of share whatever it is you're doing, which you guys should be doing this with us and getting involved, but she can help you do that. And then our anchor man, Paul, is our systems guy. He does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for the group, and will continue for the group. And we brought on the other Eric Green because Eric just came in, and I just see Eric just bringing people in almost daily into this deal, so we wanted to get him on. So let's just take a couple of minutes and introduce these guys, and then we want to share with you just a little information on a system we're going to be bringing to the table for the group and everybody that gets involved. So with that said, Sarah, do you want to come on and just take a few minutes and share why you're so excited?
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me on the panel, firstly. Eric came to me about 3.5 weeks ago and said, Sarah, can you make me a video for this guy called Michael Bill? Never heard of Michael Bill, which I'm ashamed of because he's phenomenal. Made him a little video, had no idea really what it was all about, and then suddenly, as I was making the video, I thought, hang on a minute, what is he promoting here? This sounds quite exciting, so I needed to find out. And then as soon as Paul Turner and Eric Green told me that I needed to look at this thing, I looked at it, because if them guys tell you to look at something, then it's going to be good, and I trust them. Now, for me, when I first looked at it, I thought, I know nothing of trading. I know nothing of stocks and shares. I'm a full-time mum at home who goes on social media and, you know, promotes internet marketing companies on there, but I know nothing of trading. The only thing I knew about stock markets was watching Leonardo DiCaprio on Wall Street, and that was it. But then when I looked at it, I thought, there is no reason with what they've put together that somebody like me cannot become a Wolf of Wall Street. I thought, why not? This is like a whole new challenge for me, and I thought, if I can take this on, then I know there's a lot of people that would want to take it on. This is like a whole new marketplace for me, a whole new way that I can make money, and I'm so excited about it because it's like suddenly this is very grown up. This is like some serious money to be made, and not only that, but the educational part of it all looks so exciting. I mean, I can't wait to learn all about the stocks and the trades and be a trader and to me, that is just thrilling, and I can't wait to get started. And I just want to thank the guys who put this together, because this takes somebody like me who knows nothing, and I can become a serious player in the the stocks and shares and the trading market. And I just think, well, if I can do this, then I can promote this. I can get other people to do this like me. So it opens up a whole new door of opportunity for people who had no experience. If I can take this and go for it, there's no reason why I can't promote it to people and get them to do the same. And also, it helps me to reach out to more experienced marketers who would look at this and think, oh, this is exciting. I'm bored selling products to people. I'm bored selling face creams to people. Let's sell something that is really happening, really exciting, and rolling out around the world, and it's going to make people so much money. And I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I can't wait to get really going with this. So, yeah, yes, brilliant.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah. Okay, over to you, Samantha. Just
did you say me? I didn't hear you. It was there was a little bit of feedback there. Similarly to Sarah, I've worked with Eric and Paul in other businesses, and I trust them and I trust their opinions. So when they asked me to look at this, of course, I wanted to look at it. And as Eric said before, my forte is recruiting using social media, and I'm quite good at building relationships with people quickly and connecting with them and building trust. And as a result, I've had great success. And what I noticed about this, which is something that has been the case with other businesses I've been involved with, is that there is something real here on offer. There is something here to help people, and that's something that I really enjoy doing. I like helping people. I like helping people to get success, and I like the whole feel of this company, which, as Michael said before, and I think it was Michael said before, is all about passing on the knowledge to other people so that they can have success, even if they don't have any experience. And I love that. I love this idea of helping people, and that really we're just sharing information, sharing help to give people success. And it's really, really exciting. I looked at the compensation plan, and like Eric, I was absolutely blown away. There's so much value there in the products, and also an amazing compensation plan for building teams, which I love to do. So I'm really, really excited. It's been really successful for me already. I've only been involved a few days, and I've already started to build a great team and also help people that I have recruited build their teams. And I love this helping idea. So we're just going to have so much success with this, and I can't wait to share it with other people too.
Thanks, Samantha. Over to you, Paul.
Okay, can you hear me? It won't let me unmute. Okay, so listen. First of all, this is something that I don't consider this a pitch when I say to somebody, look, you should look at this. This isn't like a typical sort of network marketing, home-based business type deal where we say, oh, we pitch people on it. This is a help. This is something to help people. The product helps you, like Christopher said. This is something you can actually go put your money in. You can grow your money over time. Yeah, there's risk. We all understand that. But the product actually works. And how many businesses can you truly say you can use the product to make money, even if you don't want to promote the opportunity? There's hardly anything out there that does that I know of. So that's the first thing I want to cover. It's not a pitch. You're actually helping people invest their money. The compensation plan is great if they want to get involved. Goes without saying, it's fantastic. I am loving it, and I am going to be up there at the top levels. I promise you now, guys. So the great thing about that is that for me to do that, it means I'm helping my team as well. And there's this saying that if you get ahead, you should build a bridge, okay? Now, that's happened with Christopher Terry. Like Michael said, you know, he got ahead. He's made all his money, more than he can spend apparently, so the drinks are on him. But he's made all his money, and now he's teaching other people. He's building a bridge. He's got ahead. He's building the bridge so we can all follow in his footsteps, basically. So that is awesome, and I want to thank you for doing that. And also, I just want to say thank you to the three guys, because I have never been involved in a company where not just one but three of the management team have given up their time to come on a hangout. Now, if that doesn't tell you something about the sort of company you're dealing with, I don't know what does. So I just want to personally thank you from the UK. And in the UK, guys, just so you know, we don't do hype. We don't do any of that kind of stuff. If we stay up past midnight in the UK, that means we are really into what you are doing. So I'm not even drinking a cup of strong tea. I've got any crumpets or anything like that, or fish and chips. So we are excited, we are awake, and we are dialed into this big time. So thanks, guys. Over to you, Eric.
Okay, now so we're over to the other Eric Green with the E on the end, Mr. Eric Green out of Phoenix. Go ahead, buddy.
Yes, can you hear me just fine? All right, awesome. You know, guys, you know, I've been in this industry for a long time, in the home-based business industry. I've been able to create, you know, substantial amounts of success in the industry, and this was brought to me pretty much the same way it was brought to Eric and it was brought to Paul. I wasn't looking for anything because I was doing just fine and a lot of other things that I have going on. But I really couldn't get past the product. That's what really got to me, was the fact that people can earn money passively every single day within 5 to 20 minutes per day without selling anything. Right, so it really resonated with me to be able to present this to the marketplace, to my warm markets and many other people in the industry, to say, hey, look, take the income you're generating now, put it into the market, let it grow for you over time, and then that way you can just create even more wealth. And then with the combination of the compensation plan, I really had no choice. I had to lock in. And speaking with Michael and Dwayne on the phone, you know, prior to getting involved, they really just hit it home for me, right? They really just, you know, just expanded my mind when it came to what is really possible, right? And I'm seeing these results every single day. I see people every single day that are generating hundreds and thousands of dollars just following the steps that Christopher Terry put together with this fantastic program. Like Paul said, for the first time, guys, this is the first time I've ever seen it where the product is earning you money without selling it. Right, and there's nothing else out there on the internet that's doing that right now. Right, I'm telling you, I'm involved in a lot of stuff, but there's nothing out there like this where it can literally earn you money every single day just following his steps. And the best part about it is the win ratio. Right, obviously Christopher Terry knows what he's doing. 88% win ratio so far. That's something I'm willing to bet a lot of money on. You know, I'm willing to bet a lot of money on that. So, and thank you guys. Thank you, Chris, for putting this together. Thank you, Dwayne and Michael, for, you know, talking to me. I've been following Eric Green without the E for a long time. So being able to work with him directly, I had to jump at this opportunity, you know, because I followed him for a long time. I always wanted to work with him. Now I get that chance to do that, and we're going to do some amazing things, guys. So definitely lock in with us. Take this seriously and look at what your future can be by utilizing the things that we're going to be giving you. Back to you, Eric. Thank you.
Eric, thanks so much. And look, guys, we're coming up on the hour, and I really wanted to try to keep this at an hour, respect everybody's time. I know everybody's ready to get signed up if you aren't a part of this, so there is a button below for you guys to click, and you can go get set up. Again, the price point is phenomenal for everything that you've heard so far and what you get at $200 and $150 a month, and just 3 people, you know, you're making that $150 back. This is a you know, a no-brainer. But to make it even more of a no-brainer, what we do is we like to come in as a group, and you know, Michael Bill is been kind enough to, you know, Michael's got a lot of great contacts in the industry, and we've got a great team that's putting together an entire system around our team. Why do we do this? Very simple. We want to give you guys the best edge that we can. We want to give you guys the, you know, when you, not only this can be presented and sold, and, you know, to people without what we're bringing to the table, but what we're doing is we're giving you guys just more and more sort of in your bag, so to speak, that you've got such an amazing value proposition that who would say no to this, right? Who would say no to a global build? Who would say no to an opportunity where they can make money from the education, make money from the product itself, and then have this amazing comp plan? And I'm going to tell you, it's an amazing comp plan. Bottom line, I mean, I'm not a great comp plan guy. I know I just go out and go to work and then just wait for the money. I'm focused on just working and building, and everything takes care of itself. But I can tell you, when I saw that 5,000 subscribers, just that one pay alone at 100,000, 25 grand a month, this I can tell you, I've built a network marketing company that was over 10,000. I made about half of 1 week's pay in that company, and I had twice as many people in that company. So if you don't think what's here, you know, that comp plan isn't exciting, that comp plan is unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. So with that said, Paul, if you would, what we want to do is just share really, really quickly what we've got coming with a team system. And I want you guys to know this, that there are already amazing leaders in this group. More leaders will come. There are leaders that we know that are sitting on the fence. They're watching. I promise you, they're going to come. And all of these guys are going to contribute value to this community. They're not going to, you know, Samantha isn't going to go, look at me, I'm recruiting all these people, and not teach you exactly what she's doing. The same with Paul, the same with Eric, because if you're in this leadership group, if you're part of the global expansion team, and you're going to be recognized, that means that you're going to come in and you're going to be a value provider, you're going to share, and you're going to teach people what's working, and that's what we're going to focus on. And then we're going to be great followers, right, and we're going to listen to what Michael and Dwayne and what Chris tell us, right? We're going to be great followers and listen. So with that said, let's talk really quickly about the system. And I don't know if we had a video. We had a buddy of ours that's actually building out the system do a video. I don't know, Paul. We can try to show that. If not, we'll just have to quickly talk about it. So I'll let you pull that up.
Can you hear me?
I've got you. So hold on one sec, guys. We're going to screen share really quickly.
Is it playing?
It's not, bud. So we're just going to probably have to pull it up on a screen share.
Okay, let's try that. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if you can hear the sound when it screen shares. You'll have to let me know.
I'll just share really quickly. We'll go through it if we can't hear the sound. Yeah, I
absolutely crush it to go out there both up.
Yeah, Paul.
Do some incredible. So I want to highlight in this video.
Is it playing?
Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and run it. It's kind of in and out, but let's go ahead and run it. It's playing.
Okay, cool.
Exactly what we're working on and what's coming very soon. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, this stuff might already be launched. It might not be. But anyways, this is what's coming, or if you're watching this after it's launched, this is what you're going to be able to see. So this is a very too fancy, but I wanted to go ahead and just give you guys the meat and potatoes of what we have going on. So, number one.
Hey, Paul, it's a little choppy, so go ahead and pause it, and I'm going to go through it really quickly.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Do you want me to leave it on screen?
Yeah, just go ahead and leave that on for now. All right, guys, so what we've got coming to the table, guys, is a full-blown replicated marketing funnel, okay? It's going to be fully customizable, guys. It's going to be, the graphics are beautiful. We may be able to fast forward the video and pause it to kind of show you one of the pages, but it's going to be fully customized. We've got a 3-page funnel system, okay? So basically, when an individual or prospect opts in, this system is going to walk them through and really is designed to get them excited about this company, get them educated on this company, get them educated on the products, to get them educated on the compensation plan. It's really designed to not only build the, obviously to go out and promote the brand of the Global Expansion Team, but truly do its job. And these guys that are putting this together are phenomenal at this, doing a great job at really presenting this opportunity in this company so we can get that prospect all the information that they need. Now, what's coming along with this is when we launch it, it won't be there initially, but we're actually going to have a blog that's built in with this. So for you guys that like to write, you guys that like to go out and share your experiences, you guys that like to go out and do this, you're going to have the ability to go in and start blogging and talking about the system, talking about what we've got going on. And the great thing about that is even if 20% of us decide that we're going to go do that, right, and we start writing, right? This is going to be what we call search engine optimized, meaning all of this information is going to start flooding the internet, flooding Google, right? And it's gonna drive right back to our team. It's gonna help our team build. It's gonna allow us to get in front of more people. So it helps everybody, right, that's using that. Now, Paul, I don't know if you can go back to that original because I had actually the breakdown there that I was reading through.
I thought you'd learned it off by heart, Eric.
Okay, so now we talked about the 3-funnel system, guys. So here's the thing. So if you're brand new and you just want to be able to go on social media or send somebody that 3-funnel system, it's already set up. It's going to be coded to you and your IML business. You use that. Now, for the more savvy or the people who market online, because we wanted this to appeal to the internet marketers as well, we're going to have over 122 landing page templates, meaning you can go in and actually create, if you want to put your own spin, you want to put your own, maybe you're a copywriter, whatever it is, you are an internet marketer, you want to do your own thing, we're going to have over 122 templates that you can use. Now, here's the cool thing, and this was important when you're trying to build globally and you are going after the new person, you're going after someone that's a traditional networker or the online marketer that really likes to build these type of opportunities, is we have autoresponder integration. What that means is now with this system, and it's Aweber, Constant Contact, a lot of the bigger names that most people use, especially marketers, online marketers, it will be fully integrated, meaning that if they decide to run traffic, they decide to run advertising, the leads that they're paying for will go into their system. They'll be able to capture all those and tie the autoresponder in. We're also going to have a fully blown back-end CRM, which means you're going to have a place that you can go in and you can organize your leads, you can take notes. It's just like any other contact manager, guys, where you can now go in and really keep track of the people that are coming in the system, the people that are looking, so you can follow up with them accordingly, and it's going to improve your opportunity to close them and bring them in the business. We're going to have our own event calendar, which we will put any of the IML events that are going on, company corporate events, and also any global expansion team events. You guys will be able to keep an eye out on what's going on there. Now, the last thing is the ability to interact with members, right? So it almost has this social media component to it in the back end, where now as we grow and expand globally, how cool would it be to go in and say, hey, there's 50,000 people in here, right? Let me see how many people are in North Carolina. Are there any IML members in Charlotte? Are there any? So now I can go in and you can begin to reach out and connect with people that may be nearby, so you can get together, have coffee, game plan locally, do what you need locally. So this, and I really, want to give kudos to Mike Bill and this the gentleman in the picture, Joe Dickerson. They're actually coming into this program. This is so cool, right? These guys build these systems out. They're phenomenal at what they do. They work with some of the top people in the industry. They saw this program and they said, hey, we'll build the system. That's cool, but we want in too. We want in. We want to do the IML thing too. This looks amazing. So guys, this is what's coming. Now on the traffic end, guys, we're going to be, again, loading training back here, and we're also going to be giving you guys, any of you guys that want to build this, use this system, and you want to tap into paid traffic, we're going to give you our very best sources, tell you where we go, and exactly what we do to get the best ROI on anything that we're doing with advertising, but also we're going to teach you guys all the free methods that we use and all the leaders use inside the company to go out and to promote and build businesses. So we want to help the internet marketer, but we want to take that new person and we want to empower you, and we want, along with what Chris and everybody's doing, is empowering you on that side to use this education and use the platforms to go make money inside of the trading piece. We want to empower you to become great promoters, because that's all we do in this industry. We don't sell, guys. We don't pitch. All we do is we share and we promote, and all you have to do is become a great promoter and share these tools, and they will do the rest for you. So with that said, I want to thank I want to thank you, Michael, Dwayne, Chris. These are very, very busy gentlemen, and for them to come on with us, just being in this for 2.5, 3 weeks, and take the time to endorse our team and to celebrate and cheer us on and be there for us is a really big deal. So thank you, guys. And guys, don't wait around, because we're 90-day guys. Don't sit. If you're watching this now, or if it's a recording, don't sit 90 days from now and hear about all the amazing success we had and go, man, I should have jumped in that. Because once that 90 days is up, guess what we do? Another 90-day blitz and another. And guys, we'll talk about what we're going to be doing with those blitzes next week. All sorts of things, guys. We're going to be doing all sorts of things to help you guys out. So with that said, thank you so much for coming. Click the button below, guys. Get started. Get plugged in with the team. We'll get you into our private Facebook group where you can get all the information. And once we launch this system, that'll be our hub for everybody. So thanks again, and you guys have a fantastic night.
Cheers, everyone.